This is Greta Thunberg for Greta. You say you love your children above all else, and yet you are stealing their future. The first time I heard about it was maybe when I was 8 years old, and my teachers in school told me about this, and they showed us films and pictures of starving polar bears and plastic in the ocean, and I was really affected of that. I became very sad, and I thought it was very strange. I wondered why this could be, how this could be, that there was an existential crisis that would threaten our civilization and our existence, and yet that wasn't our first priority. We were focusing on other things, and we were basically not talking about it. I think the turning point in my life where I decided that I was going to do something about the climate crisis was maybe when I was 11, and then I became ill. I fell into a depression, but then I thought to myself that I can do so much good with my life instead, and this is just a waste of time to feel like this. And so then I decided to do something with my life to try to make a difference. When I first told my parents about my idea with school striking, they weren't very fond of the idea. They said, "Isn't there anything else you can do to try to change things and to make your voice heard?" And I said, "No, I'm going to do this because I had made up my mind, and I wasn't going to let anyone tell me not to do it." Some people ask me if I'm hopeful or pessimistic or optimistic, and I say that I am realistic. I say that this is what I need to do, and this is what I have to do to be able to do that. And so then I just decide to do that, because once I decide to do something, I do it and I complete it. I have said that I will stand here outside the Swedish Parliament every Friday until Sweden is in line with the Paris Agreement, and when everyone starts realizing that we are facing an existential crisis. My message to young people is that we need to realize what the older generations have done to us and keep doing in this very moment, and will not stop until something happens. And we need to hold them accountable for this mess they have created, and we need to make our voices heard and get angry, and then transform that anger into action. Dear Mr. Macron, you need to take action now, not just talking about taking action. Because if you keep on going like this, business as usual, you are going to fail. And if you fail, you are going to be seen as one of the worst villains in human history.